It's Sunday the 16th of July and we're starting a little differently this week because we've got a little bit of a Lego haul here and I need to get this moved so that I can start picking orders for the weekends, orders that have come through, and get them off in the morning at the post office. So I just thought I'd give you a quick run through of what I've managed to pick up. I got some great deals, to be quite honest with you. Just really pleased, and I couldn't believe some of the prices. I didn't actually go out looking for things, just kind of stumbled on them, to be honest. So I picked up the bakery Minecraft set, which I think normally retails for about £20, and I got these for £4.75 each, and I managed to pick up across 2 days. I got some of these on Saturday and some of these today, so some yesterday, some today. Ended up with 17 of those. These city sets, these are 60319. I'm just wondering if I can pull this one out just to show you. So I managed to get 8 of these, and these were not quite as good a deal. These were £12, but still happy enough with that, and we'll get those parted out as well. We got 2 of these Disney sets. This is 10777, so this is with the Mickey figure and a Pluto, and it's the one where they have like a camper van, etc. And those were £8 something. And similarly, picked these up today. This is 7176 Orges Thunder Dragon Evo. Those were, I think, £8.70. Also picked up I picked up 5 of these, but I've put one away for my grandson actually, and these were £4.75. So I thought those were a great price just for the figures. And then these, this Attack on New Asgard were £8.75, and I got 7 of those. So really pleased, as I say, with some of those. Picking up the Minecraft ones for £4.75. Same with the Buzz Lightyear, is just incredible. Even the new Asgard stuff, £8 odd for those level of sets with saleable figures in them. All good stuff, and the city stuff will help to sort of bulk some things out as well. And I'm particularly pleased because, you know, I haven't had a lot of new stuff in recent times, and this will really go some way to restocking some parts, or filling some drawers that are empty at the moment. So now I need to get these moved. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put them, if I'm honest, and make some space to start picking orders. Monday the 17th of July, and let's take a quick look at what we've got to pick today. On Bricklink, we've got 10 orders, and that's for a total of 183 lots for 2,189 items. And then on Brick Owl, we've got another 6 orders for 110 lots, just a couple of hundred items there. And then on eBay, we've got 3 to post out there. Now I have started picking them. In fact, got quite a lot done just in the middle of picking an order at the moment. And this particular one left a message saying, love watching your videos on YouTube. I've been watching for about a year now. So thanks to Jonathan for watching the vlogs, and for placing an order as well. So I'm going to get this one done. Got a few more to pick still, so I'll keep working through them, and then I'll show you what we've got when we're done. Okay, let's do a quick run through of today's orders, and I need to get these packed up and off to the post office. We've got a Kai legacy minifigure going out on eBay. Another Batman 1992 figure going out. A friend's Gunther minifigure. Some minifig parts. And then I'll just skim over the basic sort of parts orders. This order's a mix of all sorts. This was good because it was some of the printed things I listed last week. There's a droid that I got out of last week's haul. There was a torso on this order that came out of last week's tub. Here we've got some instruction books, some other minifig parts. More printed things that I listed last week that I thought would, you know, to be honest, probably never sell. But, you know, it's amazing how they get picked up. More minifig parts, some Star Wars minifig heads and a few other bits and pieces. This order is predominantly Minecraft related, and lots of Minecraft bits and pieces. And lots of plant related stuff, these kind of carrot sticks and various leaves and one thing and another. A couple of Minecraft animal heads there, parts order. Here's another order that was a result of uploading last week, all of the leg assemblies, and someone's come and bought those used leg assemblies in bulk. Another part order there. This order I'm in the middle of picking, and I'm just stopping a little bit because I'm nervous of time. Next up, one of the things I need to check is these heads, and just double check that they're all good. And then we've got a couple more orders here that are packed and ready to go. So we're going to get all of these packed up, ready for the post office. It's nearly 9 o'clock in the morning, and they close at 10, so I need to get a move on, and then we're going to start parting out some of this new stuff. We've had a few more orders in today, and although these won't make the post, I had to pick them today so that I can be ready early enough in the morning, just in case more orders come in overnight, etc. So we'll have a quick look at them. This one was about 70 something pounds worth. I can't remember how many lots exactly, but basically this customer was buying you know, reasonable quantity of a number of parts, and one of the main things they got was these typical stormtrooper heads. They'd ordered 45 of those, and all sorts of other accessory type things, pans, pots, cups, brushes, you know, all kinds of stuff. So that will be going out tomorrow. Others are a few minifig parts in there, mostly headgear, a couple of parts orders there, and another minifig based order with a Warriors Chima figure going out, and the last of my tan crocodiles, and lots of other minifig related parts going there as well. I won't get those packed up until in the morning when I do the rest of the post. Now I have got 8 of the city sets that I had in my haul yesterday that are being parted out for me now. Then I'll probably get them put away before I part these 17 of the Minecraft boxes out. But I've got a few boxes on here, and the reason these are here is to kind of tell me which figures I can add to eBay. So my next job is going to be to jump onto eBay, source some images for these, and get them listed. And it doesn't matter that they're not parted out, I'll list them anyway, and then if they do sell, it's an easy job to take a figure out of a particular box. So I'm not particularly worried about that. That's the way I've worked for years, to be quite honest with you. In terms of images, you know, a lot of people will take pictures. I've got a light box myself, and I in all honesty don't use it that much, probably because of space. But what I'll do is I'll just look online for stock images, either from Lego or what else, and I think that gives a nice uniformity to the store, and I find it's enough. I know that eBay often say, you know, the more pictures you can supply, the better. So, you know, if you can give an image of maybe all 4 sides of the figure, that's great. I do that on my used stuff, but for the new stuff, I just find a stock image and I throw it up there and get them listed pretty quickly. And as I say, it gives a nice uniformity to the eBay store. So I'm going to go and do that now, find some images and get these researched in terms of price and get them listed. It's Tuesday morning and I'm ready to start packing up today's orders. A few of these I showed you yesterday because I picked them yesterday afternoon. I can't remember where I finished. Not sure if I did this one, which is a parts order for a bunch of wheels and various other things, including a 10x10 white net, etc. And then the this morning's ones that I've picked are really just regular parts orders. We've got one brown, not reddish brown, but brown pair of legs going out, and then a couple more parts orders here, with the exception of this one that's got the Minecraft skeleton in. So that's my first job, get those packed, and I'll take them off to the post office in the next 30 minutes or so. And then we've got 8 city sets that were parted out, so I need to get these parts put away. And it just shows you how few new sets I've been parting out, because this is a new colour to me, which is I don't know what the official Lego term of that one is just yet. It's not a very attractive colour if you ask me. So we'll get those added to the store. I'm not sure whether they'll move very much. I'm just going to grab a booklet out the bin because I've thrown all the books away. I'm not keeping these ones, and the set was 60319. So I'll get those added to the store today. It'll be a great addition to get some new things here in the store, and then we're probably going to look at getting this lot parted out. So we finished with the city sets, which ended up being about 2,500 parts, and they've all been uploaded to the store now. We're now working on the 17 of this Minecraft set, the bakery 21184. We've got all of the boxes broken down, ready to go into the recycling, and I've actually parted out one of the bags, and I've given the other bag to the little helper, and she's working through that at the moment. I've also made up the minifigures that came out of the bag that I did, which includes the snow villager and these creepers that we've got here. And I've pulled together the brick store file, and I'm going to actually start putting these away. So even though I've not got the parts from the other bag, I can see pretty clearly from the file which of these will not be in the other bag, and I can start and get these put away as well. It just helps me get moving on and not wasting too much time waiting around for the other parts to get to me. So yeah, it's a busy day today putting these away. Still more sets to part out after this, of course, as well, and keeping us busy. I've just uploaded the second part out for today, and it's another 2,500 parts almost, so that's 5,000 parts or so that we've uploaded today. Value of this one's about £348, and you'll have to excuse any noise you can hear in the background. We've got the grandkids round after school, and it sounds like a bit of chaos going on in there at the moment. that gave me about 37 new lots, I believe, on this one, and about 70 something earlier. So we've added over 100 lots today. And if I just have a quick look at the store, current numbers: 717,924 in 13,132 lots. So good news is I'm managing to stay above that 13,000 lot count, and hoping to increase that over the rest of this week with a few more part outs, and we'll also try and get some more used stuff added to the store. Right now I've got to head off to the container. Got someone coming to collect something non-Lego related tonight, so I need to go and pick that up from the container. Wednesday the 19th, and we've got 6 orders in for this morning, 2 of which are from eBay and are actually from the same person. So that's always good because it's going to save on shipping. I always have free shipping included in my prices, and so that saves me you know, over £1 on one of them because it just gets shipped along with the other one. And the other nice thing is that one of these is for a Minecraft baker, which came out of the sets that I parted out yesterday, and the price of just that minifigure paid for more than paid for the whole set that came out of. Now next up, we've got an order that's going off to the US. We've got a collectible minifigure going out, and a few other Harry Potter related things, and a few accessories. Another mix of minifig parts and other things. Then we've got a Deadshot minifigure going out, and a Harry Potter figure as well. And then another modest parts order going there. I'm just putting away the Minecraft figures. I actually still had them on my desk from yesterday, so I'm just putting those away now. And then I'm probably going to be working on getting some of these other sets parted out that I picked up at the weekend. You know, they're not a lot of value, just sat here, so they need to be parted out and in your store to be making money. So that's probably where the focus is going to be for at least the morning today. And then we'll get to sorting some of the used stuff. So I'm just about to part out this particular set. In fact, we've got 7 of these to part out. But I realised that there are several of these figures that are no longer available on eBay because I've sold them all in the past when I've bought this set in the past and listed them. I've sold the Gore and the Mighty Thor. Still got a couple of Thor figures left, but the others have gone. So I need to create new listings because unfortunately I sold the others long enough ago that the listing's no longer available to just relist. So what I do to find my images, I'll go off to Google, type in the set number, and then go to images. So that's going to bring a whole bunch of images up on the screen. And you know, sometimes you'll see these kind of action pictures, which might be useful, especially if you want to sell it with certain accessories. I often tend to like this kind of image, and I think they give a nice uniformity to the store. And so I will look at images like this. And I often look for ones directly from the Lego store. So you can see the little Lego logo here. And the reason I like them is, one, because they're usually transparent, and you can see that by this checkerboard on the back. And secondly, they're usually in a good high resolution. So here you can see it's 2400 by 1800. So I know I'm not gonna hit any kind of quality issues with eBay listings, etc., needing to be of a certain size and quality level. So I'll just save that image off, and I would save that. I just right click, save the image to my downloads folder, and then I would open that image in Photoshop. Now, I get that not everyone's got Photoshop, but that's what I use. I actually sign up to the photography plan, which is about £10 a month, and you know, that gives me access to Lightroom. I do a little bit of photography here and there, and I often want to touch pictures up and things, and it gives you Photoshop, so I think that's a really reasonable way to get it. And in the more recent versions of Photoshop, there's this great object selection tool, which will automatically detect certain objects in the image. Now, it'll work for some and not for others. So, for instance, I want this gore figure on the right here. And if I just simply hover over him, you'll see that the object changes color, just to show you that that is what the object selection would look like. Now, if I go to the others, there's a problem because it doesn't necessarily recognize the capes as being part of the object. This one does more, so I could potentially copy this and then do some further tweaks to kind of highlight the shape of the cape, etc. But for this purposes of demonstrating here, I'm just going to keep this simple and select the gore figure there. So I just click on him and he's selected, which you can tell by all of these dotted lines around the image. And then all I've got to do is cut that from this image, go to File and create a new image. And then I'm going to create the image from the clipboard because I've got the gore figure in my clipboard because I've just cut it out. Click create, so it creates an image of exactly the right kind of size, and then I just paste that in and I'm ready to export that image for using in the system. So it's as simple as that, and I'll just save that off. Now, as I said, not as easy with this image. Now I do have another image that I took, and similarly it's not 100%. This one is pretty good though. So if I do the same here and select this particular image, let me just do a deselect there and select that, and I would copy that. In fact, what I'd want to do is I'd want to do a few tweaks probably to try and capture this part on the bottom. Now, unfortunately, I can't easily do this because I'm holding the phone, but there are ways to kind of paint in bits of the selection that you want to capture. So I would use that method and capture that and add that to another file. So that's how I do it anyway. You can, of course, go the route of taking your own images, which is fine. I just like the uniformity of the way that I'm showing them, and all having a sort of consistent feel to them in being this kind of angle and front pose, etc. So I'll leave it at that and I'll get cracking and add these to eBay. So we've still got a few sets to part out, but decided to fall back onto doing the 2x brick. So we've got a bunch of 2x4 bricks, 2x2s, 2x3s, 2x6s, etc. And I've already done some of the larger ones. Not a massive batch, and I think I've said this before about, you know, we could bulk up, put these into other tubs and wait till we get a mass of them, but then it just means more difficult storage in terms of drawers, etc, etc. So I'd rather just get these done in this kind of size batch, and they tend to move out relatively quickly anyway, so these will help replenish what's missing at the moment. It's Thursday morning and it's late posting day today, so I've left my orders to be picked this morning because I've got plenty of time. And if we have a look at what we've got on Bricklink, we've got 6 orders waiting here. Highest lot count 68, only 100 lots in total across the 6 orders. And then on Brick Owl, we've got 2 orders, another 22 lots. So it's only 122 lots across the 8 orders. So it shouldn't take very long to pick it all. So we best get to it. I've just sold this minifig head along with a couple of other parts, and this is a £15 minifig head. And I've had a few instances lately where I've had some issues with people saying that there were problems with heads that I think were pretty good going out. So I'm not sure what's going on there, and I don't want to accuse anyone of anything. But in this instance, because of the value of this particular head, I've just taken photographs of it just in case there's any comments or issues when the customer receives it, and I can evidence exactly the quality that I've sent. So let's have a look at today's orders. I've actually left these for a while throughout the day for anything else that comes in, and we have had 1 or 2 additional orders from those I showed this morning. So we'll just touch on those as we go by. So basically a mix of minifig parts and regular parts in the first couple of orders. This order, mostly Technic and mostly dark grey, so probably rebuilding an old set. This was the order for the Spider-Man head, which I took pictures of, and that's the one that was £15, that head. And then we've got 2 Darth Maul head pieces, crowns, whatever you want to call them. And then we've got a few more parts orders. This is the kind of order that can be, I'm trying to choose my words carefully here, a little bit of a pain, because this was 68 lots. So it looks a reasonable amount here, but that was about £6 worth. And that's the thing with used parts, is the value of them can be really quite low when they're buying in 1s and 2s, and really good value for money though. As a buyer, I think to get that amount of Lego off your parts list for £6 is pretty incredible if you ask me. Order here for some dark purple legs and a classic minifig face, more minifig parts, and then a couple of instruction books with some of these lime cameras. Instruction books are for the alpaca rescue and ice cream van. And then over here we've got 2 more orders. This one for some figures came in today going out to Germany, and then we've got this order on eBay for 2 of these Izzy Hawthorne minifigs from Buzz Lightyear. I think we added them at the weekend after the haul, and a Selena Kyle minifigure. So I'm going to get those packed up, and we're heading to the post office late today. I've not really shown you what I've been doing today, but I've been adding more used stuff to the store, and just generally you know, trying to keep busy with a few things like that. I have got some sets I want to get listed on eBay soon. I've got the Doctor Who ideas set, the Ghostbuster car ideas set, and the Wall-E ideas set, all to get listed when I get around to it. But so that'll probably be this week if I can get to them. And I just need to dig out all of the boxes and the manuals. The boxes I've got flat packed somewhere, so I need to dig them out and just get it all together so I can photograph them all for eBay. But anyway, time to get these packed up and off to the post office. We've got another small haul for you this morning. Yesterday evening, the missus had me popping into Sainsbury's for some grocery items that we needed for dinner, and ended up seeing these, which I'd not seen on the shelves before, which was weird. You know, last weekend I saw lots of stuff and was able to get some things, and went back yesterday and there was loads more different sets on the shelves, bigger sets than I've ever seen in the store as well, and bigger than these, of course, you know. But I saw these Disney sets, 43221, and these were $37.50, and they've got a really good part out value, but I'm gonna add a big but to that. There are lots of little items, lots of multicolored things, lots of quarter tiles and things like that are probably not going to be great sellers. So why did I pick this up? Well, I figured I'm gonna give it a shot because this is the only set that this Mickey Mouse minifig comes in, and I don't think there were any on eBay when I looked. So I'm going to be chancing my arm on selling the minifigure for a high value, and then that'll make the rest of the set more than worth it. Then I also picked up 5 of these. They only had 5. These were £16 each, and they had a good part out value on them, and the possibility of selling the figure as well, as it's related to the Too Fast Too Furious Brian O'Connor figure, which has been selling well on eBay. So I thought they were worth picking up, and we'll add them to the part out pile. We've been doing a fair bit of parting out this week. In fact, we've got a part out to put away here. This was just 5 of this set, 71760, so that's going to be a job for this morning once I've got the orders done, which I'm in the middle of picking right now. Right, let's have a super quick look at today's orders, because I'm really late for the post office. A couple of minifig parts. This is a good order, getting rid of tons of Bionicle stuff, so really pleased with that. Some printed panels going out, more minifig parts, general parts orders going out here. This order's a little bit interesting because I noticed that lots of the parts that they were picking were to rebuild Unikitty figures. They were just obvious from the tile selection and the arches and the slopes, etc. And this is an order left over from yesterday. It's now nearly 9:25 and the post office shuts at 10, and I haven't even got these packed yet. So really touch and go if I'm going to make it. Next job for me is to get this all packed up. I did offer this to other sellers on one of the forums that I'm on, and didn't get any takers, so I ended up throwing it on eBay, and it sold within a couple of days for £125. So pleased with that. I just need to get it all packed up and ready to go in the post tomorrow. I have got a couple more orders that have come in this morning as well, which I've packed to get ahead of the game. And I'm actually debating whether to drop them at a post office this afternoon, or whether to just wait till in the morning. But I'm probably going to wait. I do need to take some time off this afternoon, or to finish early in effect, because my wife and I are going off to see her favourite guy, Glenn Hughes, who used to be in Deep Purple, and he's performing all these Deep Purple classics tonight in Northampton. And she's desperate to go and see him, so we're going to be doing that today, and I just need to take a couple of hours off to get headed over there. I am hoping though to get this little part out put away. I don't think I'm going to get to parting out any of these today though, so these are going to have to wait a little while. I'll be happy if I can just get that printer parcelled, get this lot put away, and then that's probably going to do me for the weekend.